The urban landscape has been dramatically transformed in the recent years. Karibu Homes reflects a radical reinvention of Athi River and reveals how it has become a new investment destination. A roof is the crowning beauty of your home. How do you pick that classic tile that will adorn your home? Find out on the MRM segment. The accessory spot highlights organic, natural, travel-inspired woven pieces, transforming any space. Owning a home gives you both financial and emotional security. Catch another inspiring home ownership journey. Hi, and welcome to the Property Show. We have lined up all this and much more. Sit back and let's get started. Remember, there is something for everyone. Are you currently renting and don't know where to begin when it comes to home ownership? Then this is a project for you. Karibu Homes, an affordable home living concept. A project providing a serene, secure and scenic environment. This fascinating development offers both a standard and superior finish. Let's check it out. Ravi, we are back after 1 year.
Yes.
I'm here to see, did you keep the promise?
Look, Nancy, when you were here last, it was just at foundation level.
I remember.
And all you had to go with was the renders.
Renders.
And I told you, seeing is believing.
Yes.
Now, can you tell the difference between the render and the actual finished product?
Actually, that's the first thing we said. You've kept actually exactly how the renders were. That's how the buildings are.
Yeah, we're very, very proud of that. I mean, if you look at the thicker stone we've used up there,
Yes.
that was a feature that's expensive, hard to do. We've kept it. And if you look up there at the overhead water tank, and where we're standing down here, that overhead water tank feeds the water to all the units by gravity. We have enough water storage for 5 days per person at Karibu. Underneath here, you can see the cabra,
Yes.
is a 200,000 litre water storage tank that feeds up there. The design of the entire estate has been based on community. So the various architects we spoke to wanted to do 2,000 units, etc. We ended up with Lexicon, and they are the best master planners that I've ever come across, probably in the world.
Really?
Yeah.
And they are Kenyans?
They're Kenyans. Many have lived in Umoja. The master planner went to university at Harvard, did his degree there.
So they understand the needs of the affordable housing.
Exactly. And so they argued. They said, look, not more than 1,000 units. And they also created a vista. So you look around the community. Here we have ground plus 4.
Yes.
Here we have ground plus 2. There we have ground plus 3. So we create a cityscape. And that all adds to the community environment. For a community to thrive, you need to have these things. The softscape landscaping, the half basketball court, the community shops. And you know, we've got various income brackets living here, but it doesn't matter. People own their home. And that is what drives everything. Yeah.
And what about the shopping center?
So we have in total of 8 shops, small shops and large shops. And they're obviously very high in demand. So we've controlled it. So there's going to be a pharmacy, 2 general stores, because we realize that if you have 1 supermarket, it becomes a monopoly. So there'll be 2. So the price of mukate and maziwa remains as normal. And then, of course, the other shops are out to tender. We're looking for somebody who might do a dry cleaner of some sort. We have
a beauty parlor?
Beauty parlor is for sure. That's an essential commodity these days.
For the ladies?
30% of our buyers are women.
Yes.
Yeah, and you know, they're busy. They don't have time to wash clothes and do all these things. So we're trying to incorporate more modern facilities that will allow them to live and work. Of course, we have the creche, which is coming in the next phase.
Oh, lovely.
Many of our lady buyers say, what am I going to do when I have a child and I want to go back to work?
Exactly.
And
or if my house manager decides to leave on a Saturday, doesn't come back.
Yeah, what do I do?
I still have to go to work.
So we're going to have a creche, which will, all these facilities, we're going to try and encourage a member of the community to run, right? So that it's a community-driven effort. And for example, even the shop owners, we first market to our buyers. So the guy living in this unit owns the shop.
Of the shop.
Yes. And that works because then you're creating an economy within the community.
And also ownership.
Yeah.
Let me come back to the pricing. Have you changed your pricing?
So when we launched a year back, obviously the prices were much lower because we're doing an off-plan construction. We've only increased the prices by about 7%.
Not more than 10%, just as we had promised.
And we will never increase higher. Now we're launching 526 units in the next phase.
At what price?
So that price is going to be actually cheaper than this current unit if you're going to buy off-plan on a long installment plan. So still a 2-bedroom below 3 million, a 3-bedroom below 4 million.
Wow. How are the rents like?
A 2-bedroom here will go for 25,000 a month, a 3-bedroom for at least 35. So it's decent.
It's actually quite decent. Yeah. Now let's talk about the amenities and what you have been able to provide. Because what's shocking me, your price, you've got Cabro Road, you've got the electric fence, you've got the basketball court, you've got lots of water, electricity, DSTV, it's going to be Safaricom internet ready, and you also have solar. How have you managed that?
Well, all these things are just requirements. So you just plan it way in ahead. My advice to any developer who wants to do low-cost housing, don't dig in the ground until you have planned everything to the T.
Take longer to plan?
Yeah.
Because that's where the problem comes.
And yeah, be very sure of your product. Your financial model must be very sound. And look, the demand is in this price point. Our units, there's nothing above 6 million. You're standing here at Karibu Homes and you look every direction. All you'll see is 9 million, 12 million, 8 million.
All your neighbors, yes.
So when you buy at Karibu Homes, you're guaranteed to have a price appreciation over the next 4 years.
And you've given us a lot of greenery.
Yeah. And what's even more interesting, because we have we're providing a service. We want Kenyans to own homes. So more than 50% of our buyers are earning as a family between 70,000 a month to about 150 a month, which is your middle income Kenyan right now. We wish to go lower over time, but let's see if we can find land that will allow it. But 50% of the people here are ex-renters who never dreamt of owning a house.
So this is their first home?
It's their first home, and it's going to send their kids to university.
Wow.
Because in 8 years' time, the value, they can sell it or they can reborrow and their children can go to university. And you know, we're slowly becoming a showcase for this because we're happy to share with other developers how to go about it.
Are you sharing this with the government too?
We speak a lot because our financiers are Shelter Afrique, and obviously they work quite closely with us. And you know, with the demand for housing at 200,000 units a year, we're 1/200th of the demand. So 200 people,
should be doing
developers can do this, and then we'll hit the demand. Yes. So we're not worried about competition. We just want others to follow. Wow. It would be great if they did.
Wow. Who are your typical buyers here?
It's a good question. So we have a range. From the corporate side, we've got your middle managers in banks, law firms, construction companies, employed people who can't afford and get a mortgage, or they know how to do the installment payments. That's a large amount of our buyers. Then we have a small amount of buyers who are self-employed.
Oh, SME.
Yeah, lorry drivers, these kind of guys they have no credit worthiness. So we do our own credit check on them to make sure they can buy.
So they don't borrow from the bank, but they pay you every month whatever you've agreed.
Yes, and we have a very low default rate. In fact, it's almost zero because people are buying their home.
Yes.
And it makes a huge difference.
And it's personal.
Yeah.
I have to pay for my home.
Yeah.
Wow, let's see one of the units.
Please. So this is our Tana 3 unit. It's our most high-end unit, let's call it. It's still below what's on the market. And it's a 3-bedroom with a master ensuite, and it has 2 balconies on most of the units. As you can see, we've done a lot of
I can see your landscape.
Soft covering. Yes, we're very proud of it.
Who does it? Do you have a gardener?
We basically have a landscaper who works with me, and we have half an acre greenhouse with over 800 trees and bushes being grown. So even as the next phase rolls out, it'll just be planted and it'll look like it's been there for a long time. And in fact, thanks for reminding me, because on the 9th of September, the weekend of the 9th, we're having an open day, and we'd encourage lots of people to come and see our product, and we'll do a tree planting ceremony as well, so people can come and plant their own tree here.
I'll be here.
Please, we'll get you a prime tree.
Please.
So Nancy, this is our Tana 3 unit. You can see that we've put a security door. This is a steel encasement door, which addresses the security issues that many Kenyans have. And it adds comfort. It also has a spy hole, so that people can see who is coming to visit the house. So, welcome.
Asante. Wow.
So, it's a 3-bedroom unit with a master ensuite, a very large kitchen, a balcony which doubles up as adobe, and this is the living room, which you can see is spacious, light, and breezy.
And very cool.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't even tell you're in Athi River.
I know, and this is really down to the design. It allows for crosswinds. The balcony opens up into the living room, and as you can see, there's enough room for a 6-seater and a 6-seater dining room table.
And the price is right.
And the price is right. I mean, you can compare this to anywhere. You will not get this price and this quality combined. We can guarantee you that. So let me show you into the kitchen, which you might be very surprised at.
I can't wait.
Kitchens sell because women buy houses. This is the kitchen. Space for the fridge there, space for the cooker there. Plenty of fitted cupboards and upper level cabinetry.
And very good workmanship.
Yes, I mean we've not taken any shortcuts where we don't, absolutely not. The taps, the quality of the taps,
the
sink.
quality is very good.
People buying a first-time home have to trust that they're buying something that's going to have lasting value.
Yes.
We're not looking at a quick in and out. We really want people to be here, and we put granite tops, which you don't even find.
Maintenance free.
It's maintenance free. You don't even find these in high-end Kilimani. I mean, and you're buying it here in Athi River. So Nancy, let me show you through to the bedroom section. This is a Tana 3, so we have 3 bedrooms. There's a small bedroom there, a second bedroom, and the third bedroom is the master ensuite. Now, we've addressed this issue. Suppose you have a family of 5 and 3 children.
Mommy, daddy, and 3 children.
For example. And everyone has to go to school and work on Monday morning. The traffic in the house. So what we came up with is having the sink outside so someone can be brushing, a separate toilet so someone can be in the toilet, and a separate shower so somebody can be in the shower. And mom and dad have their own ensuite. So you can basically process the children and yourselves and get to breakfast and out without wasting too much time.
And everybody's ready to go on Monday morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see the master bedroom.
So yeah, please come through. This is the master ensuite. So what we have here is a shower and a toilet for the master bedroom, and a very large master bedroom with fitted cupboards, well tiled and extremely well finished. If you look at the way it's been constructed, this is one of the things that we must understand about affordable housing. It doesn't have to be cheap.
I know. It has to have some dignity.
Precisely, and this is where the scale comes in. I mean, the quality of these cupboards is what you'd find in any house.
Exactly.
We just have the ability to buy them at scale and therefore make it affordable. And so instead of bringing a lower quality at a lower cost, we're bringing in a higher quality at a lower cost. Same thing with the tiles. It's all efficient, standardized process. And to the point where you can paint the walls yourself. Every homeowner at Karibu Homes can create their own identity in their house.
Exactly.
We're not overpowering them with finishes.
Exactly.
We're just giving them the keys and the go.
And a good finish.
Exactly. And look, seeing is believing. So I'll tell all your viewers, just come and have a look.
Seeing is believing. I have seen, I have believed.
It should sell itself, and now we're going to offer a much longer installment plan of up to 30 months. And we can even make the payment terms more flexible if needed. We're here to serve.
Yes, you're here to provide homes for us.
Absolutely.
Asante sana.
You're welcome.
Once again, congratulations.
Thank you so much, Nancy.
Karibu Homes is located on the banks of Athi River, just 1 kilometer from Mombasa Road, in an attractive yet serene setting by the river, just 25 minutes from Nairobi's Nyayo Stadium. The location is in close proximity to prestigious schools like Daystar University, Athena School, and Kitangela International School. Shopping malls within the area include Tuskys, Naivas, and Uchumi supermarkets. You will find all major banks in the vicinity. The hospitals nearby include Athi River Shalom Community Hospital. Nairobi National Park is a few kilometers away from Karibu Homes. Karibu Homes, located in Athi River town, is a development dedicated to providing hardworking families with affordable, well-constructed homes in thriving communities. Karibu Homes have both standard and superior living options. Phase 1 of the development is complete and is 60% sold out. The phases comprises of 1, 2 and 3 bedroom houses. Athi 1 consists of 1-bedroom houses built on 30 square meters. Athi 2 consists of 2-bedroom house built on 55 square meters, and Athi 3 consists of 3-bedroom house built on 70.75 square meters. The Athi homes have standard finishes with common features including open-plan living room and dining area, steel casement windows and brass curtain fittings, kitchen with inbuilt cupboards and an adjacent utility area with Adobe sink, master bedroom ensuite and other bedrooms share a tiled bathroom, built-in wardrobes and enhanced finishes. Tanna 2 is a 2-bedroom house built on 56 square meters. Tanna 3 is a 3-bedroom house built on 91.15 square meters, and Tanna 3 Plus is a 3-bedroom house built on 95.15 square meters. The Tanna homes have superior finishes with common features such as attractive open-plan living and dining room, kitchen and utility area, ceramic tile floors, steel casement windows and brass curtain fittings, master bedroom ensuite, separate shared tiled bathroom and shower, built-in wardrobes and enhanced finishes. Salient features include commercial center with shops, health clinic, nursery schools and daycare, riverside walk, basketball court, children's playground, recreational square, community center, water tank and borehole, street lighting, pedestrian walkway, gatehouse and cobble paved roads.